absolute sobriety and lack of mind-altering substances. I took. Oh, I've been listening to Back to Basics, Step 4 and Step 5, because that's what I'm doing. So it's quite funky feeling to get this stuff written out and onto paper, but it's going to be liberating. I found myself actually wanting to wake up this morning, even though I was up till like 1 o'clock a.m. dealing with a lot of emotions, but that's what's supposed to happen, right? I've actually went back to vaping, not nicotine, but I've just keep finding these things all over my room. I was such a lazy, miserable wreck in dry recovery. I didn't even clean my house, clean my car. So now that I'm beginning to take my spiritual inventory, I'm also taking inventory of my stuff because I've put in my notice to vacate at the place where I've relapsed twice. So, yeah, this isn't even going to be very long. It's more about doing the things. So, I'm going to run to the gym, go to my noon meeting. I've got a job interview today. Like, I'm getting job interviews like crazy because it's amazing what I can get done when I'm not, drinking or drugging. But I've also taken back to my hobbies and pastimes. So I've set up a Rumble channel. I've set up a BitChute channel. I've still been uploading to TikTok quite candidly, quite openly, but trying to juggle the sickness in the world with the sickness in me. Hence, uh, not pulling any punches. It's all cringy. It's all uncomfortable to look at, but that's what we must do if we're going to transcend this one classroom school of life. So, yeah, I've got lots to do, and I'm going to make a copy and paste description that will be beneficial to all. Everything from my favorite meditation app, Oak Meditation, which I haven't even formally used in weeks now. I just kind of a lot of times do my meditation in meetings. I have to just bring my awareness back to the breath, shut up and listen. That's one of my character defects is I always have to open my mouth at meetings. So for the past 3 weeks, not having done that has been tremendous for me. And I'm just filled with gratitude when I hear others share that I'm not hungover, I'm not dope sick, all these things. This is just but a symptom. It's part of fourth step work, I guess they say, is relapse. And so my plan was to allow myself these buffers, right? I can eat outside of my intermittent fasting, or I can eat a bunch of chocolate, or I can beat my meat, or smoke a cigarette, which I've done twice throughout this process. I'm not proud of it, but I'm going easy on myself. So, time to pray about it more than I talk about it. Time to work on it more than I talk about it. But I hope everyone's doing well on your recovery journeys as well. But lastly, one thing that my sponsor told me that I really appreciate and made a lot of sense is that my old patterns were that of just hiding out in the rooms and thinking that going to just a bunch of meetings, I was just going to get recovery by osmosis. That's not the case. The recovery is in the steps. It's in looking in all those dark crannies that we don't want to, and learning to forgive others and ourselves. Because if someone is taking up space in your mind and you're keeping you up at night, whether it's COVID or that person who ripped you off weeks ago, or that person that you have a resentment towards that you never approached and just said, "Hey, I don't like the way you're treating me." You know, it's time to grow up. Me personally, I've let these character defects flourish my whole life. I've always run away from things. That's not what will men do? So, that being said, that's what I'm attempting to do, Lord willing, one day at a time. I'm not perfect. The only thing I do perfect every day is not drink or drug. And yeah, stay tuned for that. Done.